All right, still at the Harrah's in Lake Tahoe. What would you do with $1 million? So we're gonna play $1 million Dragon Link, Grand Jackpot, Majors 25,000, Minors 5,000, 1,000 at these stakes, which I am playing $1 denominations, 25 lines. Okay, we got some rings. Should be $15 worth of rings, yeah. All right, let's go pots. We need 3 of those pots or 6 of the balls. 6 of those balls. Should be like $10, 15. Come on, 6 of those. When I was playing this yesterday, when I wasn't filming, I noticed the balls are really small, and I think, come on. Oh, that could have been so good. So anyway, so I'm gonna pin a comment below. What would you do with $1 million? And we're just assuming no taxes, because in reality, if you hit something like this, you probably get something like 600,000. Come on. Maybe even half, like might even only get like half. So, I personally, I'm pretty boring when it comes to money. I like to live debt-free. I like to buy things that give passive income. And so it's pretty straightforward. I would basically take that $1 million, come on, and look for decent commercial real estate deals. And I prefer commercial real estate to residential real estate. And there's multiple reasons for that. But the biggest one is, if somebody springs a water leak at 3 a.m. and you're residential and you own residential real estate and you have renters, you have to do something about that immediately, right? So that 3 a.m. call, unless you have a management company, which the management company eats almost all your profits or eats a significant portion of your profits, you have to do something about that, right? And in commercial real estate, and to me this is the biggest thing, if a tenant calls me at 3 a.m. and says, "Oh, hey, something happened at the space," I wouldn't be this callous, but I could literally be like, "Well, I'll add you to my morning prayers. Good luck with that," because most commercial real estate contracts, there's very little obligation on the owner to do anything for you, and you're responsible as the tenant for everything inside those 4 walls, including if your toilet gets clogged, or if in some leases, if the water pipes break between the water main, between where the building is, where you're renting, so like where the wall is for your rental, into your space. If that water main breaks, in some instances, it's the tenant's responsibility to fix it. Now the landlord's responsible from everything like outside from that wall to the water main, street, but it's just the idea that, come on, yeah, there we go. All right, $1 million Dragon Link. We just got the pots bonus. Let's go, baby, let's go. Come on. This bonus gets rid of all the poker symbols, and so it can be, re-trigger, nice. So it can be pretty lucrative because you don't have the poker symbols. But it can also be hit or miss, like you don't line anything up. Come on. We got a little bit of flowers. Come on. Oh, we got the blockers right there, but if we had 2 more rings, that could have been really good. Okay. All right. Come on. A little bit of rings. All right, we got a full bonus left. Oh no, I looked at it backwards. Whoops. Come on. All right, last spin to win. Not that good of a bonus, but hey, it's something. So anyway, back to why I prefer commercial over residential is just landlords have a lot less responsibility, and it's a lot more passive in the passive sense. And Come on. Oh, those were some good balls. So those are 20x balls, and the balls are in conjunction with how much your bet is. And so the 20x balls are really good, which means that probably the rest of the balls in there were all good, because the balls are not predetermined until you hit the button, and then they can come in groups of like big groups where they're all 10x balls and above. And you'll notice it like sometimes like when you hit the minor or something that's like 5,000, all the other balls are $500 plus. So they were 20x balls and bigger. And so the other day I hit the major, and I wasn't filming a full video, so it's just going to be a short. But ooh, nice. I wish I had better symbols, but hey, I'll take it. So it's just going to be a short, but I hit the major and all the other balls around it. And I think it ended up being like $12,000. The major was 5,000. Come on, come on, come on. Go. Again, another big grouping. A 5x ball, two 10x balls, 2x ball. Come on. But at least the balls are bigger than they were yesterday. Yesterday I was struggling to get decent sized balls. All I saw was the small ones. Okay, so back to the actual subject, which was what would you do with $1 million? What I would do with $1 million is really simple and straightforward. I have a commercial real estate brokerage, so I see commercial real estate all the time. That's my full-time job, if you want to call it that. Come on, no, not that. It's my full-time job, if you want to call it that, and I enjoy looking at commercial real estate. So what I do is I would look for something I could pay for in cash, probably something small, where it has a really good, strong tenant in it. And just to give you an example, like, you know, I look for something in a small town in Iowa that's like an office space, and it's currently being leased out by like Edward Jones, right? Edward Jones Investment Company. And those places usually stick around long enough. They auto pay their rent. So it comes from corporate, and so it's just auto paid. And it's kind of just a beautiful thing. And all you do is you have this, come on, 5. So basically you just get nice. You just get passive income. And, you know, Edward Jones offices, a lot of times they're open 20, 30, 40 years. And so you're just sitting there making income. And the great thing about a small like office building in kind of the middle of nowhere is the price is good relative to the income. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So you can easily get something like, ooh, nice, 1250 ball. That's what is that, a 50X? Yeah. But you can get something where it's a 12% cap rate. You know, when you do all the actual numbers, come on, pot. When you do the actual numbers. And so what that means is you can buy a building sometimes for $100,000, $200,000, and your monthly income is somewhere around $1,000 to $2,000 a month, and it's in perpetuity, and it's there, it's always there, and you still have the equity. Come on, you still have the equity, and you're getting paid. So what I would do is I'd rotate it in, and I might you know do one bigger property where maybe it's like a $600,000 or $700,000 space, where maybe it's a national. Come on, it's a national tenant in that. But by and large, I would try and basically convert the $1 million into commercial real estate property with no debt, and you know, and maybe I might leverage some debt. I prefer not to at this point because I just like being completely debt free. But what that $1 million would turn into at a 10% cap rate is $8,000 a month. And here's the thing, for most of us in most places around the country, you can live off of $8,000 a month. I live off of way less than that. And so I like the fact that, you know, I have commercial property that can basically pay for my lifestyle. And, and I have absolutely no worries. So that's what I would do with $1 million. I'm not sure we're gonna hit it. We've got like 2 spins left. But yeah, that $1 million. Trying to show you the $1 million. Yeah, that $1 million. I thought my name was written on it, but it may not be. But again, in the description below, what would you do with $1 million? Or in the comments below. All right, well, finally lost that $1,000 I'd been made a few videos with that same $1,000 bucks. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next time.